You're walking up one of the buildings now. They just put in the railing. The field owner is working on the field right now, trying to get some water out of one of the trenches. So all of these cars are going to stay in place where they're at right now. That one's on the edge of the trench on one side. This structure right here, going straight up and down, is going to be a Moab, a mother of all bombs. They're going to put a fins on it, and they're going to have another missile somewhere around the center area that will be shooting plumes of smoke out of it. Right here, this structure, I'm trying to zoom into it, that straight timber right there with those two abutments on the left in front of the van, it's going to be a bridge. They're going to have a tank that sits on it, and if you can get to the tank, you can get in the tank, you can operate the tank. You can't move it off the bridge, but you can shoot to either side, to either the building that's behind it or the building that I'm in. So I'm in a building that's an exact duplicate of the one you're looking at right now. There's going to be a cable system on that corner of the building, that left corner, connected to the left corner of this building, or the right corner, depending on how you're looking at it. And that cable system will have like a PVC pipe on the cable with like a paddle or a panel and a rope that hangs down. So you can either shoot the panel and move the PVC pipe across, and then it'll hit a system that's in that building. It'll set off the alarms. If the alarm set off, that means the whole building is dead. You know, vice versa, the guys on that side or the ladies on that side can shoot that panel that's on that cable and move it towards this building, and if set off the alarms, then this building's dead. So kind of like a paintball panel zip line, I guess, if you want to call it. So it'll be interesting to check that out. There's a trench line. If you look from that car, that's kind of like in a ditch. That's actually a trench line, and it runs right there where that timber is, and those two abutments, it runs straight down. The owner's working on it. Like I said, he's trying to get some water out of it. It's going to run straight down out into the field that you see ahead of you, and that's a castle field. That's the woods ball field that we usually play on. Check out some of the other rooms. You have two entry points into into this building here, I guess. I want to call it a castle, and a fence position one. You have hidden walls or hidden rooms, I guess you want to call it. Like, so you're gonna have to pie across or pie into a room. For you guys that don't know what pie means, it's a method of entering a room. The tank, it looks like they're still working on it. If you look, has a paddle system that I showed you on the first video, and the antennas. Those antenna, or those rods right there, will have a flag on them, and they actually bend back towards this panel and hook in. And if you shoot the panel from this side, from the front or side of the vehicle, or the tank, then you can set that flag off. At the same time, if you shoot it from the opposite side, if the tank is yours and you shoot it from the opposite side, you keep it locked in. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to check out too. Once the flag goes up, that means the tank is dead, or it's dead on that side. So it's going to be interesting. These cars will also be set up somewhere on this field. One of them will definitely be in the ditch. So we're going to have one at the beginning of the ditch and one at the end of the ditch. Do our walkthrough from the building. We'll start you guys back over again. So coming in through the door, you have a room on the right, have a room in the center. So right side room we were looking out earlier. 3 windows. 2 windows in the entry room center. That sort of hidden room. That's the second entry point. Two windows and a side window, so 3 windows in this room. See their speedball field. They got 2 good speedball fields. They're always practicing on there. The Yukon Huskies paintball team is always out there doing their thing. I don't know if you could quite make it, but there's some structures out there in the wood line. I'll probably walk over there and take a couple pictures. Got these concrete barriers here too as well. So if you look at this berm, that's where the tank ditch comes out at. So I can walk around in that mud. So like I said, that zip line would be somewhere on the corner of this building here. It'll go straight across to the building over there. It's quite a distance. So the owner is looking into first strike as well. Just gave him the paperwork from the ASTM that Jonathan sent me, along with the blueprint of scenarios as well. I'm trying to build some scenarios for him too. A couple of missions that I was on myself, and some other missions I know about, real world missions. Trying to keep them simple, you know, maybe 2 ammo cans or 3 ammo can type missions to begin with, you know, some search and rescue type stuff, maybe some hunter games where we have 3 or 5 man teams that are, you know, positioned in a defensive position, unlimited paintballs or unlimited ammo, and then, you know, have the attacking force with limited ammo, just to get them to maneuver and communicate and talk with each other, you know, give them some paintball skills that I see a lot of veterans out there using. Some of the guys on the team or that come on and play aren't as experienced as the guys we see on YouTube. I try to get them to watch the YouTube videos, you know. A lot of the SAS guys is really what I like. I like the guys to watch. Those guys have been out there for a while. So yeah, I know this is the Reaper team. Giving a shout out to, you know, to SAS, CT. Them guys have helped me a lot trying to get, you know, this stuff going. MagFed, ESCO especially, and Javis. They help out a lot. Anytime I got questions, I ask them, and them guys are willing to, you know, to let you know. And Damon Rosado too. Can't forget about him. I know he just had a birthday paintball thing there. I couldn't make it. So yeah, I apologize, but I'm trying to get out there and link up with these guys. So if you see those cars actually do work, they're just turning one on now. He's got his field guys out there working. The cars do work, they do turn on. But we can't play. don't get excited, guys. We're not gonna jump in the car and drive them. They're gonna be in place. They work for the purpose of being moved around, not for the purpose of jumping in and running around the field with it. Even though that would be cool, but no. But they're moving them, putting them in a position. It should be good. And yeah, like always, shout out to those MagFed guys that always helping out. You know, I'm trying to get up to Liberty Paintball, MagFed ESCO. He has some MagFed events that he holds out there. They're usually, you know, on Facebook. He lets everybody know. So it's a great field to play on, Liberty. This is actually Matts Outback Paintball in Coventry, Connecticut. Matts Outback Paintball.com. You can check him out. Good guy. That's Tom, the owner, operating that small little backhoe. But he's a good guy. He tries to do a lot for the paintball community. He's always working hard on his field. And like I said, I told him, hey, I have this idea. He's like, yeah, sure, write stuff up and give it to me. That's how easy it was. He's really good. I mean, his field is pretty good. You know, he has a lot of play field. 2 speedball fields for the speedball guys. A lot of mud. I'm just trying to get out of this mud. Hey, look at it. The netting just went up for me. So, Empire, send them some banners. You know, any other fields out there want to send them some banners, you know, shout out MCS, shout out GI Sports, shout out Valken, shout out any other paintball companies that want to send them banners. He's willing to fly your banners. He doesn't care. He just wants some stuff, you know. Tried to take a walk over here to the woods ball field real quick while they work on that field. I came out here to play today. It's kind of cloudy. It's been raining, so I don't think anybody's gonna show up. But I play rain, sleet, or snow. So anybody ever willing to come down to Connecticut, come down to Coventry and play, just holler at me. Hit my Facebook page, you know, Reapers MagFed on Facebook. On Instagram, we're Reapers MagFed 13. On Twitter, we're Reaper MagFed. You hit my Gmail, reapersmagfed13@gmail.com. YouTube channel is Sapper G on YouTube. Some of these fields down here. Some of the structures that are down there. See if I can get a good picture of Castle. That's the castle over there, the fort. Try to take a walk over there. If you can see, we paintball. We get it in. Paintball's all over the place. We get it in. It's been windy out here, so they're being blown off the speedball field. Trying to get things cleaned up in the rain out here in New England. Well, you guys know how that is. So even though nobody comes out to play today, you know, I get some good video to feel. Pretty good structures. This spool structure is one of my favorites. I love that. Love that structure right there. Anybody that knows me that plays, you gun that structure, you'll always hit me. If you let me get to it, you're screwed. I probably shouldn't have told you guys that. That's all right. So this is the castle, the fort. And that's just a small portion of the field. There's a larger portion on the field back towards that way, and even back all the way back that way. So back that way you have a smaller mini like outpost called a meat grinder, and further back we found behind that is a satellite. Got a whole old huge satellite. It's got a structure over there, maybe about 100 by 200 feet structure. It's got about 3 different rooms, 3 different compartments, some netting, and some hidden rooms inside of it as well. And then all the way back that way, you have ridge line. which has another structure, smaller fort than this castle here, smaller castle, not as big, but it's a good hump away. And if you ever play the full field on a day, it usually takes about 30 to 40 minutes to play a game if you play from the ridge line to the castle. We usually do that when we got about 100 to 200 people on the field. That's during the summer, so pretty big field. See, he's got a map. Give you a good shot of the map. Of course, you got staging area, benches, stuff. People bring out folding tables. Like I said, you got the ridge line up there. You have the trees field. Alright. And from the ridge line, so this is the beginning, this is the ridge line, and then mini fort, meat grinder, and the castle. That's what we just looked at. Then you have a couple of safe zones in there. Then you have a swamp, you have a fire base, and SATCOM. Oh, I totally forgot about Firebase. This is a pretty big field. There's sort of a mini ravine that runs through it, and I mean, when I mean mini, I mean like no more than 3 inches of water that run through there. Unless it's the spring and it's the flood season, then it's about 6 inches, but nothing that you can't like walk through or walk over. Plenty of rocks to walk on. You know, it's an awesome field to play on. And like I said, it's Matts Outback, Coventry, Connecticut. You guys ever want to come out, check it out, hit me up. Go on mattsoutbackpaintball.com or mattsoutback.com. You'll find them. Check out YouTube channel. Check out the Twitter. And yeah, rock on and let's keep paintballing, man. Let's keep promoting this sport. Let's keep doing this thing. Alright, hopefully in 2018 I'll be able to travel a little bit more. I'm gonna go check out Liberty, go check out my man MagFed Esco. We'll go down to Falls Village, or go up to Falls Village in Connecticut. Go check out Mr. Damon Rosado, maybe Javish, some of those SAS guys up there. And we're gonna do the damn thing. Alright, this is Sapper G for the Reapers. I'm out.